What's going on, guys? This is what the grading's starting to look like here at the house. You notice we tore that building down that was right here. We sloped everything real gradually from the chicken coop down to the house and up in behind where the chicken coop or the road is. Still got some cleanup to do. That's the beast of choice right there. Kind of a look down onto the house. It looks a lot cleaner and neater now. Once we get some grass growing and some flowers and things like that, it'll really make it look nice. It's chicken coop. Roof ain't in that great a shape on the bottom side, but hasn't leaked or anything. And I'm not really looking to update it too much except for siding. It actually has like 3 layers of that old it's like tar paper material. It's real thick, so I guess what they used for roofing back a long time ago. Been kind of looking at things as he's been digging to see if he comes across any goodies as far as antique stuff and that kind of thing. Nothing major so far. Haven't found anything worth anything or anything like that. Like old waffle iron of some sort. So far, nothing else really. But this is kind of what the house looks like from up above on this road here. I think what we're going to try to do is grade all this real nice, and all this will be backyard. So be a little bit more mowing than what I'm used to as far as on this house, but it's going to take a little while for the grass and stuff to grow anyway. And I plan on selling the place whenever I'm completely done with it, which won't be too long from now. But I'll take you a little walk, a little stroll here, since this video is going to be kind of short anyway. But just show you kind of what I got going on here. Going up here is a little bit better in the wintertime because you can really see, pretty well all of town. But I've got some old growth timber down here. Kind of hard to see. I'll just walk down there if I can find a good pathway here. And we're gonna have to redo this road up here as far as shale. A lot of people like to use gravel, but I find it just washes out a lot quicker. These are white oaks, 29-inch at chest height, about 4 feet from the ground. Those you're seeing maple trees, maple leaves, but that's from this tree over here. Let me see if I can get some good. You can kind of see some. Oh, you can't zoom in on this phone, but there's some like right over in here in this area. Mostly all you're seeing is maple leaves. It's like, nah, man, it's a maple tree. No, it's really a white oak. You can see them way up in the tree, but I know this camera's not going to pick it up. And you can see them up there, like where the leaves are branching out right over here. See them pretty good there. Those are all white oak leaves. Have rounded points instead of pointy points. So yeah, that was a 29-incher there. And these here are, let's see, I think this one here is 26. That one's 26 or 27, and that one there is 28. And that one there's 29, the one I just come from. Probably make some good logs, but I'm not really interested in cutting them down. This one right here especially, because if I cut one of them down, this would be the one I cut down, simply because it's leaning that way towards some other people's houses. But it's a little bit pricey endeavor there, so I'm not going to deal with that now. So this property, fence line's right here. goes down, goes alongside the house here and down across the creek. And this fence line here goes down to a point, comes back up the hill. We had this surveyed back in 2014, I believe. So here's one of the posts. There's a corners right down there. You can see the little tree right here. It's got some flagging markers on there. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. It's a little bit far away. And this is a stake from back a long time ago. They kind of used to I see you, poison. No sir. So this is where things get a little complex as far as the line goes, but it's right up in here. Now I can usually follow. There's a fence line right here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's on the upper side of this rock. Yeah, right here it is. There's an old fence line right here. So we just kind of follow that for the most part. And it goes down underneath this jungle right here. I'm gonna take you up here and show you something cool here in a minute. Make sure there's no spider webs over there. It's a good spot for spiders to hang out. It's like a jungle. Yeah, then the property kind of starts sloping down the hill. Used to be an old wagon trail back here years and years ago. No offense to anybody, but that wagon trail was specifically used for hangings. Not a racism deal. This was for blacks and whites. In fact, one of the people that were documented to be hung in this tree up here I'm getting ready to show you was white. So you can kind of see we're getting to it. This one right here. It is a 69-inch, you heard me correct, 69-inch white oak. It is currently the 5th largest in the state of West Virginia. I mean, this root here is as big as a normal sized tree, really. Estimate on this tree is 375 years old. That's a lot of boral. And it grows some mushrooms too, which is a good indicator that it's in decay right now. You know, the sheer size of this thing is pretty hard to grasp unless you're actually here. This is one like you walk up to, and as soon as you get to it, it's like, holy cow. But there's boral all over the place on this tree. And this is on me. Right here's a property corner, and my line goes straight down over the hill here. Corner's right here, and then it goes straight out from that corner, goes across through this guy's yard here, and goes down over, and there's another survey marker down there. It goes this way down the hill and then back where I was just at. I believe that's my excavator guy going to town. Got a poison ivy vine growing up there for all you tree huggers. They send you home with something. I noticed it was there, so I didn't mess with that. Ooh. I'm just kind of leaving this in its natural state. I'm not cleaning any of this up. I'd kind of, you know, want to keep the history the way it is. You know, the old trail that's down there, which you can barely see anymore, is still available. I have not taken my metal detector down there to swing, but I have swung around here. Surprisingly, I didn't find anything. I'm not sure if that was due to, you know, due to the fact that the ground was dry at the time or what, but I may come back up here again, swing it a little bit more after it rains. Now, I did find some old nails and stuff over here before all this was graded. I graded this off because I figured it'd be a really nice spot for a cabin or something. Has a really good view in the wintertime. Summertime, all these trees and stuff kind of grow over and make it harder to see, but it's going to kind of, you can kind of see it through the trees a little bit. But seclusion in the summer months, spring months, winter months, and fall months, late fall months, it's open. So we have Treasure Mountain Festival here during September, usually. I think it's the third week in September usually, and by that time, you know, a lot of the leaves and stuff have fallen, so you can get a pretty good view of the festival and things from here, which I think is pretty cool. So we're debating, really. I think what we're going to do is sell the house down here, you know, separately from this lot, or at least listed separately. And then if they want to buy this with it, they're more than welcome. It'll be an additional charge. And I think we're probably going to ask, I don't know, maybe, it depends. I mean, if they buy it, we'll probably give it to them for 15. But if it's sold separately, it'll probably be listed for 30 just because of that tree over there. It's history, guys. And I don't particularly care to sell it. I mean, honestly, considering it's my property right now, I could fence that off, resurvey it off, have a little trail up somehow, or, you know, simply do a right-of-way or something like that in the deed, and it could be mine anyway. But, you know, I'm not like that, so. But it is noted in the deed that tree cannot be cut down unless it is, and then I didn't put that in there, it was put in the 50s. But that tree cannot be cut down unless it becomes hazardous. And so far it is alive and well. Reminds me of that big tree down in Disney World. It has a big boral up about halfway, which is kind of hard to see. I really wish this phone would zoom in, but it doesn't. It's supposed to be a smartphone, but I think it's a dumb phone. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Rate, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. See you on the next video.